Hey, what's up, everyone? I don't know if everyone else's eyes are just oblivious to this. I don't know whether everyone is just blind to it, whether they just turn the other cheek, pay no attention to it, and they just I don't know. But personally, I'm kind of tired of the blindness of people not seeing that this stuff is planned out. You have all of these things taking place so strategically, planned out one by one, creating a set and series of false crises. If you haven't watched my video from the past where these pages of a book appeared in the yard and they were dry, they should have been ruined by the rain, but they weren't. I ordered it and it cost me $11.11. And it was the 1961 Reader's Digest, and it was November 1961. And that was an article talking about there was an article in there saying about the race wars and the false crises that they create, the socialist agenda and the socialism and communism agenda that they create this divide, and they create these false crises of pitting one race against another. And I'm not going to talk about those certain things, but or titles, but it was all about control and keeping people divided. And once again, we see this right here, one crisis after another. Right now, I have gotten multiple news articles, breaking news articles of not only disasters, but if you saw, there was a shock wave that came out of one volcano. This is just one little news tidbit here, but there was a shock wave that came out of a volcano. And that implied something caused that shock wave. Like it was that something was created a shock wave to cause that volcano to erupt. Another thing, during Obama, you had oil spills, you had train derailments, you had plane crashes, helicopter crashes. Now, guess what? We have once again another oil spill. We had a gas shutdown. We had a gas pipeline hack. We had gas pipeline spills, and we've had a huge crack and explosion. And north of here, like several states north of here, in Michigan, there was a pipeline burst. They said there was a ground break. They said the ground is buckled up and pushed up in Detroit, Michigan, and no one has any idea what it was. Now we have the oil spill again, just like during the previous dim-witted dim rule. Even as I speak, 19 hours ago, a Milan plane crash. Romanian billionaire and his family are among 8 killed. Probably planned out. Small plane crash. Let's see here. Andrews plane crashed. Investigation underway into Eagle River plane crash. Small plane crashed on a county highway after Rice Festival Parade, according to deputies. Small plane crashed on a highway off of Texas. In Texas. 8 people die in a plane crash in northern Italy. Officials say 2 killed in a plane crash near Kansas City, Missouri. The FAA says that 3 people died in the East Eagle River. Let's see. This is the same in Missouri. Oxford plane crash. Mysterious plane crashes and the crashes perplexes Albanian shepherds. 3 days ago, a helicopter and a small plane crashed mid-air in Arizona. They collided together. ABC News, helicopter, small plane crashed together in Arizona. KGW8 News, a small plane crashes into a backyard in Oregon City. These planes are being hacked, these helicopters are being hacked, and they are being forced to crash. No survivors in a small plane crash late last month at Lake Havasu Airport. FAA reports 3 fatalities in a plane crash, Forest County and Eagle River. A Montana couple died in a plane crash, and a son was seriously injured. Let's see. All right, here's more on this in CTV News Vancouver. You see the 2 passengers dead in the helicopter I shared about, where a helicopter and a plane collided midair in Arizona, and in Powell River, British Columbia, just 5 hours ago. 5 hours ago from when I'm making this video, a helicopter crashes near Powell River, British Columbia, Canada. Let's see what we got here. An investigator reported 3 killed in a helicopter crash in a Georgia forest. Georgia. News4Jax posted 3 people killed in a helicopter crash in Georgia, the state of Georgia. They claim they found the person responsible for the helicopter crash that killed 9 firefighters. Last month, if you remember, the Navy Times reported that 5 sailors, they identified 5 of the sailors that died in a helicopter crash. If you remember, the Navy had 2 helicopter crashes recently. Our military had several helicopter crashes and plane crashes. Off the San Diego coast in California just 4 weeks ago, or a month ago, Navy confirmed that helicopter crash took place. During the previous administration, I'm sorry, no, actually during the previous administration we hardly saw any of this, actually at all. But during 2 administrations ago, during the guy that starts with an O, we had plane crashes, helicopter crashes, plane helicopter crashes, we had train derailments like crazy, and we had oil spills, particularly an oil spill from BP that lasted months on end and no one did anything about it. Then they finally sent a robot in there and seal it off. That's all it took. Alright, Amtrak train. Once again, we have Indiana couple among 7 passengers surviving the Amtrak derailment. The railway train derailment happened just a few hours ago. 7 passengers were on the derailed train that departed Chicago. They have sued the Amtrak company. It was headed for Seattle. A train derailment yesterday was reported in Clark County. Then they went on to say train derailments like the one in Montana, the Montana incident that happened just a while back, are rare, but other railroad-related incidents and deaths are on the rise. They said lots of railroad accidents are on the rise, but derailments should be rare. The cause remains unclear. How about hacking or sabotage? Most likely the answer. A probe they claim remains in place, but as if they'll give us the answer, probably not. At least 50 were hurt in Montana, they say, in that train derailment that took place. September 26th, we had over 50 injured in the Amtrak train derailment. 7 passengers have sued the railway. And in the Austin American-Statesman, Union Pacific train derails in Smithville and leaks chemicals from one tanker. Hazardous chemical leak was finally contained hours later. Glenn County couple killed in a train derailment. Fox59.com reports 4 days ago that a train hit a semi-truck on the tracks on the east side. In the Echo Press, 1 injured when a truck and train crashed in the city of Otterrail. A woman was hit by a train recently, causing issues, and according to this newspaper, a man was killed, another seriously injured. Train crash early Sunday morning. This might be the same thing. My bad. I'm sorry that's the same news article, but I'm trying to find the ones I've been looking for a while now. There are several news articles about train crashes, but my point is, during the Obama administration, there were several train crashes, there were train derailments, there were multiple oil rig issues, there was just so many crises happening, and we see them happening again. And it's like the crisis situations feed them. That gives the power. And it's just the chaos, control out of chaos, and You see a lot of these things happening, and I don't know how anyone else cannot see that it's very obvious. Internet outages, electrical outages, certain issues for just various servers being down. More pitted divide. Oh, well. And now you're not even supposed to offer prayers of support, they say, for those going through COVID. They said that is considered false treatment. I found that out from a woman. Someone posted on YouTube. This woman sharing on TikTok about various sad news-related events, prophetic news-worthy events. All right. Do you find this to be coincidence? I don't. And I don't think anyone in their right mind really would. So peace, much love, and signing out. And much love to all of the families of any victims going through these issues. That's all I can say. Signing out. Open your eyes. Pay attention, everyone.